So, this piece, but think now where I arrived, I explain you this, the rest after. So think about what I say. So this piece, the French embassy, I was into, they took me to Africa, and in Africa I discovered in the desert. They took me to the desert, said, come, we're going to show you in the desert something fantastic. I say, this, you have the sand, what you can see. They come. You cannot imagine, they took me in the desert and I discovered a lake. The color of this lake was rose. It was magic, you know. And all around this lake, you have like a snow. By 60 degrees, it's impossible. And I come near this snow and I found it's a foam. It's a foam by the cell from the wind, have a foam. Oh, and the wave goes whoa, whoa, whoa. And I write a piece, and I call it the name of the lake, Raitwa in Dakar. If you have a chance one day to go there, go and see this magic. It's fantastic, beautiful. Wave. I was in the sixth position and the bow. So I say, I need to do that. You see how it's beautiful when you play with surplus? But to do that, if I must place the bow for each note with my arms, it's too complicated. So what I do, I begin to say, I'm going to give this job to my chest. That's me. I am here. I like to have the same thing up. I go with my watch. It's always the same spot. And the same. I don't need to go not anymore. It's the same gestuelle. I don't change the gestuelle, but I place it from here to here and away is this distance. So this is enough. And it's dynamic for the back. And that is very good. When you have something static, very bad. Don't do it. For example, a cello player, when they sit, they hold the very high, and this is tiring. We have a chance to stand up, watch up. The bass on the string, hold my arms. So what I do, I was always a little bit clever. I say, I must use my weight. And this is the fantastic thing in my life I discover. Because the weight don't change. And you can use it hours and hours, you are not tired. You see me play, push out that, I can do it hours. If you are doing that with your muscles, you will stop immediately. That is the weight, the balance of the body and the weight. And I said, how I can use the weight of my finger? I found out. Let my arms down. Put my finger on the string and hold the weight of my arms. In a way, I transmit the weight from one finger to another. I don't use any more muscles. 70, I will have my birthday, I am proud of that. 77 years old. I still make progress. Why? Because I like to be better than myself every day. And I found out also that each one of us are unique. And that's, fortunately, I discovered that very young. Very young. I know, because I was always admire high fetch in the movie, because I was a baby, and this and this. And each one, when I hear one, Menuhin, each one have something to say differently. And we never compare. I say, why I must be better than the neighbors? The neighbors is the neighbors. François Rabbath is François Rabbath. God bless that we are different and we are unique. We must develop our technique every day and to be better every day than us. And you will never stop, like me. I never stop grow up. Till now, I have a hope to a little bit more, a little bit, but just for me. And between us, don't say it to anybody. My dream, I need to live another 1,000 years to arrive at what I dream to arrive. Imagine the hope that I have. Till my dying, I will have a hope to progress. Be better than, because each one of us going to play the same piece differently. In this case, the music live. It stay alive. And the funny things, it's when you have this idea, I discovered that I must have all the technique of the world to play one beautiful note. And it's the most important discovery. But to play this beautiful note, you must have all the technique. You must not be afraid of this passage going to happen, I'm going to succeed it, you cannot play that. So I write what? 160 and 30 or 40, 140 different fingering for each scales. C major, C minor, all the scales. To go all over everyone. I know the fingerboard by heart. It's my home. So what I do, I just open the music, I play. In even 3 days, I know a concert. Why? Because everything is done. So I put the right fingering in my head, never write it down. Never, ever, 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 ever. Put it in your head. Your mind goes, it grow up. And our limit, we don't have any limit, physically and mentally. We don't have any. So this is my discovering, and I like to share it with you. But for that, everything must be set perfectly. We cannot say to a child, play with a bad instrument because you are a beginner. Don't do that. Some of you are professor, and some of you are going to be professor later. You too, you must learn to never give a child a bad material. Because if you cannot play a concert with this bad material, you cannot expect that the kids who don't know how to play to do something with. You discourage him. And the good material, you always can sell it for more money. So don't hesitate. You like to hear something, or you like to go on? Oh yeah, I know. Because I am too nervous.